6 years ago, a great thing happened in my life. The Broncos finally won a Super Bowl. And after that game, on the field, I kept saying to myself, or asking myself, we actually won a Super Bowl? After we beat the Packers that night, our owner, Pat Bowlen, raised the Vince Lombardi trophy and told everyone, this one's for John. Well, I'm here today to say, this one's for Pat, and this one's for every Bronco fan out there. First of all, I'd like to congratulate all my classmates. Barry Sanders, I'll call him the best to ever play the game, even though his dad wouldn't agree. Bob Brown, I wish I could have played with Bob Brown, that's for sure. And I'm glad I didn't have to play against Carl Eller. Let's put it that way. Congratulations. Someone asked me the other day if I had any regrets about my career. There's only one, and that's what my father, Jack, and my sister, Jana, couldn't be here. My dad wasn't just my best friend, he was my hero. My mentor, my inspiration. He was a keeper of my reality checklist, the compass that guided my life and my career, and he taught me the number one lesson in my life: always make your family proud. Now that he's gone, I thank God every day for letting him see the Broncos win 2 Super Bowls. My dad didn't so much teach me how to play football, like why to play it. He taught me to compete, to never give up, to play every down like it's your last. He taught me to appreciate the game, to respect it, to play it like it was meant to be played. He taught me to enjoy my successes and learn from my failures. And above all, he told me to make sure when you go out with your offensive lineman, you pick up the tab. My dad isn't here today, but my other hero is. But then, you've always been there for me, Mom. Thank you. I hope I've made you proud today and every other day. You think about going 98 yards in the fourth quarter against the Browns was tough. Try cooking breakfast and dinner every day and raising 3 kids while your husband is off coaching. Try driving your son all over town so he can chase his dreams. And try doing it in your spare time after working 40 hours a week. I'm going to tell a little secret that my mom and I had, and it was when we were going to the Super Bowl 32 against the Packers. And my mom was over at the house, and she sat in my house and offered these heartfelt words of encouragement. Words only a mother could say to her son. Do we really have to go back to the Super Bowl? I knew it right then that we better win that one or she'd never go back. So fortunately, thanks, Mom, I love you. For me, the worst part of going to college was leaving my 2 sisters. My twin sister, Jana, who obviously got all the looks. She always kept me out of trouble when I did my best to get into it. I was so nervous before my first high school game, I lost my mouthpiece. Sure enough, she was the one who found it. Trust me, it wasn't the last time she was there to keep an eye on me. And I know she's looking down here today, and I wish you were here, Jana. My sister Leanne, she was always a responsible one. She didn't have much choice since she was the oldest. You always put me first, Leanne, and your little brother will always appreciate it. Thank you for your love, your friendship, and your unwavering support. I'd also like to thank my many teammates, Granada Hills, Stanford University, the Denver Broncos. I'd like to name every one of you here today, but time won't allow. Just know I'm proud to have called you my friends and my teammates. This bust here would not be here, and neither would I, if it weren't for you guys. People sometimes don't realize how dependent the quarterback is on his teammates to do their jobs. For every guy who ever stepped on the field with me, I accept this honor today on behalf of all of you. Thanks for protecting me, catching my passes, defending our goal line, for sharing my highs and lows, and more than anything, thanks for not losing confidence in me when I lined up for a snap as a rookie behind a left guard. Then there's Mike Shanahan, who, other than my father, was the single biggest influence on my career. Thanks, Mike, for your honesty, your friendship, your never-ending attention to detail. Thanks for restoring hope in me when, I have to admit, I was running on empty. Thanks for making me the best player I could be, and thanks for most of all, for not making me come work out even after I retired. I'm the first Bronco player to pass through these doors, but it's my sincerest hope that others will soon follow. The Broncos have played in 6 Super Bowls, more than any other AFC team. No team could do that without having great players worthy of the Hall of Fame. I've only lied to the media twice that I recall in my career. Halfway through my career, I started getting questions about whether I might someday find my way to Canton. Every time I said I hadn't given it any thought. That was the first lie. It's every player's dream to be here, and I was no exception. I'll leave my legacy up to others, but I can tell you this. I never felt more proud than the day my coach, Wade Phillips, called me the Lou Gehrig of quarterbacks. As a quarterback, I didn't always have a great game, nor was I always healthy, but my teammates knew I'd always show up. I didn't always succeed, but I persevered. And finally, after 14 seasons, with the help of my coaches and teammates, I got to experience the feeling of winning a Super Bowl. And here, my media friends, is the second lie. I said my career would not have been complete without a Super Bowl victory. I obviously said that without ever experiencing the feeling. It was a feeling like few others. And just so we never forgot the feeling, we did it twice. The only bigger thrill in my life is the birth of my children, Jesse, Jordan, Jack, and Juju. They're what gets me up in the morning. I'd like to thank them most of all. Thanks, guys, for jumping in the bed on Monday mornings when I was too sore to get up. Thanks for keeping me young when my body felt old. Thanks for giving me perspective and keeping me grounded. Thanks for teaching me about life and reminding me what really matters. And thanks, most of all, for remembering your grandpa's #1 lesson. Thanks for making your family proud. I love you very much.